Alright boys, this just in. We've got the full list of the Dark Magician EX structure deck. And dude, I have not seen many EX structure decks that are sorrier than this. Ugh. Okay, so let's take a look at it. First, we've got our shiny new alternate art Dark Paladin. Then we've got the Ebon High Magician. Definitely going to be getting one of these. This is going to be really, really good though. Like I stated in my anniversary rundown video, this card is the best card in the entire structure deck. And I think building your strategy around him first, and then, you know, worrying about getting out your other guys like your fusion is going to be the way to go. Next, we're giving you the Dark Hexial Fusion, so this will be able to substitute for one fusion material monster on a named fusion monster, so you will be able to substitute it for one of the Dark Paladin materials. So, you know, something that they can just, you know, say they can throw in. Cosmo Brain, this is another structure deck that Cosmo Brain is in. It is, of course, usable in Dark Magician as well because of normal monsters. I don't know how usable it is, though, since you do have to run Buster Blader in conjunction with it, which is an effect monster. Last Magician, this is garbage, just a basic spell counter magician. Apprentice Magician also has spell counters, and then lets you summon a level 2 or lower spellcaster monster from your deck, of which there are no others in this box. You can target one face-up monster in the field with lesser attack equal to this monster you remove times 700. Destroy that target. Okay. So, dude, they put in a spell counter engine in the structure deck, dude. Let's go, dude. Last Magician, I can already see it happening, dude. Free to play, let's go, dude. And yeah, some of the normal monsters, Defusion. Wow, this is a pretty cool reprint. Although you will notice the lack of Dark Magical Circle in this box, and Defusion is a UR reprint, a UR spell reprint. And it is in the place of Dark Magical Circle. How do you guys feel about that? Do you feel robbed? Target a fusion monster in the field, return it to the extra deck, then all the fusion materials are used. Summoning camera special summon them. So they're kind of setting you up for a fusion play where you make Dark Paladin, and then you swing in, and then you defuse, and then you Dark Magician, and you Buster Blader. But this deck doesn't come with Dark Magician. It doesn't come with a... Do the Blue Eyes decks come with Blue Eyes? I don't think they do. They probably just want to give you other stuff. Let me know. Defusion, that's kind of lame, dude. Like, I don't think people are actually going to do this with a deck. I definitely don't think this is going to happen at all. But Defusion, yeah, you can defuse in OTK. You can do that. Next, Strength and Unity. We talked about this in our video before. When you fusion or ritual summon with your Dark Magicians, you get a banish, and then you can send it to the graveyard, and then target one of your normal monsters in your graveyard and add it to your hand or shuffle it into the deck. So it's good. It's good a couple times. It's good for resources afterwards, as well as a banish whenever you fuse. And I think with the skill, you should be able to fuse quite a bit. So there is some more added clarification to this skill here, it seems. Ooh, boom. So we could reread this skill as well right now. So this skill says return a Dark Magician or a spell or trap card that contains Dark Magician in its name to your deck from your hand. Then add one Buster Blader from outside your deck to your hand. Then set one Polymerization to your spell and trap cards. During the turn you use this skill, you can only special summon one monster. Whoa. And during your opponent's next turn, you cannot special summon any monsters. Oh! This skill can only be used once per turn and twice per duel. The skill will only activate if you begin the duel with a deck that meets the following conditions. The deck cannot include two copies. The deck cannot include two copies of the same card, except for Dark Spellcaster type monsters. There are no fusion monsters other than Dark Paladin in the extra deck. What is this skill? This skill is like Konami, just like absolutely put out the most worst dog shit skill for Dark Magician ever. How is it that Blue Eyes have Alternative Evolution and Ultimate Dragons, two very good skills? Dark Magician, this skill is crippled. Your deck building in itself is crippled. You can't use Magician's Navigation because you can't special summon on your opponent's turn the next turn. You can't have more than 2 copies of the same card. I don't know how much that will hurt the Dark Magician ratios, but man, that is a weird that's a weird stipulation. I don't think we've ever had that stipulation before. What cards is it gonna hurt for you to only have 2 of in your deck? Magician's Navigation? Well, guess what? You're not even gonna be able to activate it the turn after you utilize this effect. Also, you can't play Dark Cavalry anymore. You can only play Dark Paladin, and it also leaves way for you to play the Xyz monster. It just limits your fusions, but that skill is absolutely nuts. Once per turn, twice per duel, you can only special summon 1 monster. So they're setting you up for the fusion. They want you to fusion summon for Dark Paladin. Then your next turn, dude, what are you going to do to defend your Dark Paladin on your opponent's turn? You need that ability to Magician's Navigation into the Magician's Circle banish, but you can't do it after you summon your Dark Paladin. What kind of skill is this? Oh my gosh. Let me know what you guys think is going to be the play, since that's not available to you. And what cards are going to, where are you really going to suffer from not being able to run a 3? I'm thinking Dark Magician. You're not going to be able to run a 3, dude. Alright, really quickly, so you guys don't crucify me for that. I was just getting caught up in the moment, but yeah, Dark Spellcaster type monsters are not affected, so you'll be able to run 3, Ebon Illusion, Dark Magician, any other Dark Spellcaster, no problem. But still, I will continue to say, your spells and traps, not being able to run 3 is really going to hurt, especially, not being able to run 3 of stuff like Book of Moon, or if you want to go for more control, like Floodgates and just other things. It really limits your overall options and how consistently you're able to devote yourself to like a certain play style. So yeah, that's gonna hurt your consistency. Magician's Circle, like all of this is really gonna hurt. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm sorry, but I'm just kind of blown away by how strange those skill stipulations are. The rest of the deck itself, there's not much to write home about it. You get Circle, you get Magicalized Fusion, which is another fusion, and you get the Destined Rivals, which negates all face-up effects when you get Dark Magician. So this will be playable, I think. If you are playing the skill in which, you're able to get out Dark Paladin right away, I guess it is not entirely necessary for you to play Dark Magical Circle, and that is the way that they are framing this skill, right? They don't really want that to be the super obvious route and play style for this deck. I feel like that's very, very crazy, dude. They are kind of trying to engineer the way people play the deck before it comes out, like so much. Even going to remove certain or not include certain reprints, and then put these crazy restrictions on the skill. This is truly insane. But I think that this deck will have some potential. Like I said, the Xyz monster is really good. It's really good. I like it a lot, and we'll just have to see how good this skill is and how good how quickly this deck is really able to pump out removal via its, maybe this new continuous spell is going to be better than Magical Circle, right? They're kind of promoting the use of this instead of Magical Circle. We are going to have to see how that works out, dude. I am like blown away. Please let me know what you think about the skill, guys. That is what I want you to comment in this video. Remember, This deck is 1,000 gems, and then $4, then $7. So $11 plus 1,000 gems for 3. Is this EX structure deck worth it? Is it going to be like the greats, like the Blue Eyes Ward, or the crappy ones like Big Gladiator Beast? Let me know. Peace out, guys. Enjoy the rest of your anniversary.